So Quebec is going through an election cycle right now. October 1st, they're going to have an election, and today was the halfway point of the election campaign. And the CAQ, Coalition Avneir Quebec, is in the lead, in a small lead. If the election was today, they would probably get a minority government, or at most a small majority. The governing Quebec Liberal Party, which is a classical liberal party, so it's not as left wing as, it's not a Mac Daddy Trudeau type of liberal party, but it's not a conservative party either. It's a centrist party, which leans a little more to the right. Is falling behind, and they have been for quite some time. They are narrowing the lead, but they are still nevertheless behind in the polls. Well, I am endorsing the Coalition Avneir Quebec, and I am hoping that Francois Legault becomes the next Premier of Quebec. That would be a great choice for the people of Quebec. It would help Quebec economically. He is very bright on economic issues. I have read about him. I've read about his party. He seems like a very wise person fiscally, financially. Quebec needs that desperately. Not only that, he is going to be tough on immigration, and I mean, there's only so much a premier can do, but he's proud of his province. He's proud of his province's culture and its history and its language, and that's one thing I like in a leader. Somebody who takes pride in their country or their province or their city or their neighborhood. I like people like that. I don't like globalists. I don't like people who put others before their own. I don't respect people like that. And I think that's what the Liberals have been doing. The one thing I will credit the Liberals on is for banning the burqa in Quebec in public spaces. I 100% support that. 100%. And I think they should use the notwithstanding clause to get that out of the courtrooms and into law where it belongs. Nevertheless, they're not as tough as Doug Ford is, and I think Francois Legault would do something like that. So I am endorsing the CAQ, and I'm encouraging all Quebecers who hear my voice and who watch this video. I know I cannot speak a lot of French. All I can say is bonsoir, je suis Michael Arana. But really, mon français est très mal. It's terrible. I cannot. It's just one of my things. It's just not thing. I can speak English all you want, but when it comes to other things, I mean, I know a little bit of French, a little bit of German, and I can count in Japanese, but that's it. But I'm encouraging all Quebecers to go out and to vote for the CAQ and Francois Legault. Make your province financially dominant again. Let's do it. Quebec used to be the financial leader. Ontario was not. I mean, Ontario was okay. You had Toronto, but Montreal, Quebec, that was the dominant province. And now, and I mean, I'm an Ontarian, so naturally I'm all for Ontario. But you know, I'm not going to try and sabotage other provinces. So if I was like that, then I wouldn't have endorsed Donald Trump. I'd have endorsed Bernie Sanders. If I wanted to sabotage other places, I want all people to have the best and to do their best. And Francois Legault will ensure that Quebec is at its best, especially financially and especially culturally. Quebecers are very proud people. They're very prideful of their language, their culture, their history, and their province. And I am urging all of them. And besides, the Bloc Québécois, which is an irrelevant party, and the Liberals, they've been in power since the 60s. And really, they have led Quebec down. Quebec just keeps going down and down and down. Y'all lost RBC. Y'all lost TD. I don't know. Oh no, TD was always in Toronto. Y'all lost so many companies and so many jobs. You lost it. You had it and you lost it. And so maybe let's try something else. So in saying that, this is the Arana Nation rooting for the CAQ.